30 trips around Angell Park Speedway, because race fans, this is what you saved your lunch money for. To the green on night number 1 of the Firemen's Nationals. Zach Dahm going to try and take off with the race into the inside. Kevin Thomas Jr. something to say about on the outside. He's going to have the advantage this time as they work into turns 3 and 4. Can he hold it around to lead lap number 1? KTJ leads in the Four Kings. Zach Roseal, number 14. Zach Dahm right there in second. Zach Weigel currently running in third. Gavin Miller, Cannon McIntosh, Logan Seavey, all those drivers under a blanket right now as they ride from third on back. Taking advantage down to the bottom. He will take over the top spot. Zach Dahm going on the offense into the defense over in turns 3 and 4. Dahm going to lead in 16. Trying to pick up his first USAC National Midget win of the season. Does have a victory with the Extreme Outlaw Midgets. That was at Millbridge on May 22nd. Comes around to click off lap number 3. Battle for second. Weigel going to have it. Kevin Thomas Jr. going to get shuffled back to the third spot. Cannon McIntosh now going to swap lines in the middle of turns 1 and 2. From high to low, now side by side as they work into turns 3 and 4. Advantage will be to the gear wrench number 71. KTJ going to get shuffled back to fourth here. Here comes the 57 of CB now with a run to the front straightaway. And he's going to pick the spot up as they work into turns 1 and 2. Thomas back to fifth. Avedissian, Miller, Pursley, Timms, McDermott. That was your top 10 last time at the start-finish line. 5 laps in, and you're going to have a new leader charging the outside. Here comes the Dave Nossado outlet number 89. He's got it. Zach Weigel got one taken away from him with 2 to go with the Badger Midgets. He has got something to prove here. It's going to be Dahm. Midpoint to the back straightaway, but in turns 3 and 4, the inside line going to have it. Cannon McIntosh going to fire up into the second spot. Seavey now going to set sights on the Royal Power Sport number 16 machine. So far, the Abacus Racing were 57. We saw this earlier in his E-race where he tried to look high, look low, but the driver in front of him was making that thing as wide as possible. So far, Dahm doing the same here. He's going to report up to the top side. Might have a run down the front straightaway into turns 1 and 2. Zach Dahm protecting the bottom side. Seavey entering to the middle, letting it go up to grab the cushion. Has a run to the back straightaway. He's got it. Just shy of 9/10. It's just over half a second now as traffic in play. Working by the 55. He's up the racetrack. Blocks the charge to the gear wrench number 71. McIntosh having to roll out of the throttle. Oh, look out, the lap car all of a sudden made a left-hand turn right as Cannon was working to his inside. Got by just in the nick of time. 5 laps remain. McIntosh by Tinez. Lap down to your leader. Now held up a little bit. This is where things got tricky during the Badger Midget race. They got into traffic, kind of got Weigel pinned down to the bottom. That allowed the 2 to really close in on him. He was able to take him with 2 to go. Does it happen again here with the USAC NOS Energy Drink Midget National Championship? Coming around this time, 3 to go. Cannon McIntosh from 1.5 seconds has brought it down to 0.4 of a second. Puts a pair of lap cars between himself and the 71 here quickly. This time into turns 3 and 4, 2 to go. Next time by, white flag coming for Zach Weigel. McIntosh held up, nearly tags the back of a slower car. Wow, what a save. 14 was all kinds of sideways directly ahead of him. Weigel, a little out of the line there, exiting turn number 2, trying to get by a slower car. He's got 1 lap from history. Hops are into turns 1 and 2. Barrels are onto the back straightaway. McIntosh running out of time to try to mount a charge as they work into turns 3 and 4 for the first time in his career at the legendary Angell Park. He's going to victory lane. Zach Weigel wins in 89. Cannon McIntosh in second. Logan Seavey in third.